Hello students, I'm again here to teach you one of your favorite subjects, math. Chapter number 7, Time Goes On. Session number 4. We learned about the timeline in our previous session. Today I will teach you how to read time from analog clock. There are two kinds of clock, digital and analog. Digital clock is a clock that shows the time using numbers, not hands. Analog clock is a clock that represents time by the position of hands on a dial. You all know how to read time in digital clock. In the given picture, you can see a digital clock on the left hand side and analog clock on the right hand side. Let's learn how to read time in analog clock. A clock has 3 hands. First one, hour hand, which is the smallest hand. Second, minute hand, the biggest one. And the third, second hand, which is the fastest one. In order to read time, we need to check the position of hour hand and minute hand. Clear? Let's start. Here in this chapter, we will learn to read time of two types. The first one, when the minute hand lies on 12, and the second one, when the minute hand lies on 6. If the hour hand lies on 12 and also the minute hand lies on 12, like this picture, then it is known as 12 o'clock. Similarly, if the hour hand lies on 1 and the minute hand lies on 12, then it is known as 1 o'clock. In the similar manner, to represent 5 o'clock on the clock, our hour hand should be on 5 and minute hand should be on 12, like this. In the last picture, you can find the smallest hand, that is hour hand. Now you can see the red colored hand. It is known as second hand, which is the fastest one. And the hand which lies on 12 is known as minute hand. Now the second type. When your hour hand lies on 12 and minute hand lies on 6, then it is known as 12:30. The number 6 represents 30 minutes for minute hand because 5 6 are 30. Here, each number represents the gap of 5 minutes. Now, in order to represent 8:30 on the clock, what should be the position of hour hand and minute hand? Yes, hour hand should be on 8 or in between the numbers 8 and 9. And minute hand should be on 6. Clear? Very good. And minute hand should be on 6. Now let's do your textual activity. Refer page number 110 of your textbook. One day in the life of Kusum. Let's see what Kusum does every day. Write down the time for each picture. For some pictures, the time is already written and you must draw the hands on the clock. In others, you have to write the time shown by the clock. So let's start. Kusum gets up early in the morning. Now in the clock, you can see that hour hand means the smallest hand lies on 6 and the minute hand lies on 12. So it represents, yes, 6 o'clock. So we will write Kusum gets up early in the morning at 6 o'clock. Next, she brings water from the well at 6:30 in the morning. Now, we have to draw hands on the clock. So, first of all, we will draw our hand in between the numbers 6 and 7. Because here we have to represent the time 6 hours 30 minutes. Like this. And minute hand on the number 6. Because 6 represents 30 minutes for minute hand. Like this. Clear? Good. Next one. She cleans her house. Now in the clock, you can see that our hand lies on 7. Actually, it should be in between the numbers 7 and 8 because 30 minutes past 7. So our hand should be in between the numbers 7 and 8. And you can see that minute hand lies on 6. So this represents, yes, 7:30. So we can write she cleans her house at 7:30 in the morning. The next one, she goes to school at 8 o'clock. Yes. In order to represent 8 o'clock on the clock, we will draw our hand on 8 like this and minute hand on 12 like this. Let's proceed further. She is studying in school. Now you read a time from the given clock. Yes, very good. 10 o'clock. So we can say she is studying in school at 10 o'clock in the morning. After that, she comes back from school at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Let's draw hands together. Hour hand on 1 and minute hand on 12. Clear? Very good. Next, she takes lunch with her brother and grandmother. You can see the hour hand is on 2 and the minute hand is on 12. So we can say that she takes lunch with her brother and grandmother at, yes, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. After that, she plays with her friends at 5:30 in the evening. This time, you try to draw the hands by yourself. Do it fast. I am waiting. Very good. The hour hand lies in between the numbers 5 and 6, like this. And the minute hand lies on, very good, 6. Clear? Very good. And at last, she listens to a story from her grandmother before she sleeps. 9 o'clock at night. Yes, hour hand on 9 and minute hand on 12. I hope now you are more clear. Now it's your homework time. Refer page number 112 of your textbook to do this homework. Prepare a chart showing your own daily routine. You are supposed to write down the time in words, then time on the clock. And also you have to mention what do you do at that time. Clear? Very good. So students, we have completed our chapter number 7. I hope you must have understood all the topics clearly. Kindly refer to the revision notes for your doubts or queries. Thank you.